we will see first about the draws in chess are around 5. One is stalemate, second is dead position, third one is mutual agreement, fourth one is threefold repetition, fifth one is 50 move rule. And also we will discuss about pin, fork, check, double attack and indirect attack, etc. First let us see what is a stalemate. Now this is white's turn to move. Suppose if white moves here, then king is not in check, but he has no other place to move, because this place is covered by both the king and queen. This place is also like that, and this is covered by the queen. So it is black's turn to move, but he has no legal squares. Such kind of a position is called a stalemate, and as per the rules of chess, it is only a draw. And we will see one more example. King is here, here is a white rook, and here is another white rook. Now also the king cannot move to any of these squares, no legal square to move. So this is called stalemate, and it is draw, and each player share half a point. Neither player can make any progress from this position. So this is also a example of a dead position. Both players are having equal material. They understand that no one can win. So in this position, instead of wasting time, they agree for draw. This kind of a draw is called mutual agreement draw. And some more examples are for mutual agreed draws. King versus king. There is no other pieces on the board. So this is also agreed mutual agreed draws. In similar position, they can agree for a draw. These kind of draws are called mutually agreed draws. Now we look at threefold repetition. Suppose it's white turn to move, white moves here, gives a check. King cannot go to any other square, it comes here. If white didn't give a check, black gives a check here and wins again. So what white does, it gives a check again. Both goes back, gives check, comes here, gives check. Like this 3 times. If the same moves are repeated, it is a draw. Each player share half a point. If any player plays 50 consecutive moves without capturing a piece, moving a pawn, then it is considered as a draw. This rule is made to avoid time wasting. Now we will see pin, fork, check, double check, and double attack, and indirect attack, etc. This is the position. Now white moves his rook here. Then black cannot move his bishop because it is pinned to the king, so he cannot move. This is called a pin. What the advantage of this is, whatever black plays, next move he can play here, and black is losing the bishop. This kind of attack by a single move, attacking more than one piece, is called a fork. 3 or 4 pieces are also attacked by fork. Suppose the queen is here. Suppose if the queen is here, you can cut the queen by giving the check. Now we will see what is a double check. It's white's turn to move. White moves his bishop here and gives a check. This is the check is by both by bishop and rook and king has to move, because if he cannot insert the bishop here because of this check. Now we will see what is a double attack. This kind of attack happens very often in this position. Now it is white turns to move. White moves his pawn here. So by this move, this knight is attacked, as well as the rook is exposed to the bishop. This kind of attack is called a double attack. Indirect attack is, now it is white's turn to move. White moves his rook here. This type of move is called indirect attack. Actually, he is attacking the queen, but his intention is to move and cut this pawn. And this bishop cannot be taken by these pawns because of rook will take off the queen. Now it is white's turn to move. White moves his bishop here, and it is checkmate. Check. But king cannot move anywhere, and there is no piece can be intercepted. So it is checkmate. In our last video, we have forgotten one important thing, that is naming the squares. The naming of the squares and the pieces, how it is mentioned in the score sheet, that we have forgotten. These rooks are mentioned with a capital R, and knights are mentioned with only N, because K is already given to king. Knights are mentioned only with N. Bishop is mentioned with only capital B. Queen is also mentioned with capital Queen. King is capital K. This file is known as A file. This is B file. This is C file. This is D file. E, F, G, H. This is A1. This is B2. This is C3. D4. E5. F6. G7. H8. Suppose if the rook is here, rook move to A3. It is mentioned as RA3, R capital letter, A3 is in small letters. This is knight C3, N capital letter, C3 is a small letter. Then bishop is capital B, G5. This is this is G file. This is the fifth square. Queen D4, King F2, K capital letter, F small letter, suffix 2. Pawns are not mentioned as PE3, PE4 like that. They mention only the square name. That is, if E3 means pawn to E3, E6 means pawn to E6. Next volume we will discuss about the important moves by world champions, how to play chess, how to improve your chess, what are all the good moves, what are all the good squares, and how to attack the various type of attacks. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. Please like, share, subscribe, so that you can see all our beautiful games.